Hello beautiful soul family, I hope that you are keeping safe, well, beautifully blessed. Happy 1st of March because that is when I'm filming this reading. I also felt inspired to try something different. We are going to be doing a pick a card on what you can expect for March. So I have 3 piles of cards in front of me and I want you to take a minute and I want you to select the deck that you feel most drawn to. I'm going to have all of the timestamps in the description box below. So I have the Moonology Oracle deck, which is pile 1. I have the Guardian Angel Doreen Virtue Angel cards, which is number 2. And then we have the good old-fashioned Rider-Waite deck at number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Pause the video if you need more time. If you need help selecting a pile, just ask and consult your subconscious mind. All you need to say is, subconscious mind, help me to select the pile that has the insights for March. And I promise, the deck will just stand out to you. Your eyes will be drawn to it. So pause the video and I'm going to crack on with pile number 1. So hello my pile number 1s, I hope that March is blessing you tremendously so far. My goodness me, February didn't last a minute, did it? It didn't last a minute. So let us see, what does March have in store for you? Now you've picked the Moonology Oracle deck, so you're a moon lover, like you're straight up moon lovers, you're probably into your astrology, into the stars and the magic. So I'm just going to ask your soul guides. I haven't organized this. This is just a sit down, let's connect reading. So what's in store for March for you, pile number 1? I also feel that if you selected this deck, you're most likely a earth sign or a water sign. I don't know why, but I just feel this. So we have the first oracle card that communicates to bring love into a situation. There's a situation that you are in that is requiring you to bring down a guard because there's a defensiveness here. I feel like you've spent a long time defending yourself. This could be in terms of love. This could be in terms of a relationship, family member, co-worker. It could be connected with yourself, bringing love to yourself, that self-care, being selfish, which is actually selfless. So there's definitely re-evaluation energy that is channeling through for you for March. I just feel connecting with this energy, beautiful soul. You've spent so much time thinking about other people. I feel like March is asking you to march forwards to the beat of your own drum. That's what I'm picking up here. Like, who are you living for? Are you living for other people or are you living for yourself? And I know it's really hard. It's really hard putting yourself first. But I feel like if you don't do it, the universe is going to do it. Because I see a situation that's just getting more and more uncomfortable. Like, why are you staying in places where you've outgrown? You've outgrown people, situations, circumstances, jobs. Like, why are you staying there? The oracle cards are going everywhere, so I sort of feel like you're overwhelmed, beautiful soul. Maybe you're overwhelmed about your future. maybe you're overwhelmed about what to do, but I see that the moon is guiding you. I sort of feel like you're one of those souls that really connects with the moon. You're a stargazer. You really speak to the moon, and the moon speaks to you. Show the world the real you. Exactly. Show the world the real you. What does this mean? This means stop people pleasing. Stop staying in uncomfortable situations. Learn to say no. Learn to say no, beautiful soul. And I feel that when you do, you're gonna see huge shifts. Like, honestly, I can't even put it into words. It makes my mind go blank because it's a complete shift. Once you change your perspective and perception on yourself, the external world will also shape itself around that. And being authentic, okay? Living in your authentic truth is what is going to align you to that path that is going to bring you that fulfillment, those people that serve you. I really do feel like my pile number one, you're currently going through a process of healing, and that's why we have re-evaluation, evaluating where we are. I sort of feel like you don't necessarily have a plan right now. You're kind of just going with what life brings you, and I feel like you're going through some sort of a tower moment where it feels like people or life is against you, but it's not. It's because things are needing to be adjusted because you've gotten too comfortable with the uncomfortable, and for some reason I'm hearing silenced. You're silencing yourself, and that's why you're listening to this message, because March is all about finding your voice and allowing that new beginning, because I know you want your new beginning. I know you want your chapter, but how can we write a new chapter if we are stuck in a cycle or stuck in situations that feel like we're just in the past all of the time, or feel like we're not moving forwards? I can see that the universe has your back, and it's creating circumstances so that you find your voice and then you take action. Does that make sense? So pile number one, I see that March is an call for action, okay? That's what I see here for you, and you don't have to be, if it's connected to relationships, you can leave relationships lovingly, yeah? Like, you can rise above the salt. If it's a job, you can leave amicably. You can be methodical and logical and take the necessary steps so that you create a good solid foundation for yourself. I see don't be impulsive, but do what is necessary. And there's a lot of logic that is channeling through your reading, so I definitely see that you're called to make a plan because you don't have a plan. You're very overwhelmed and confused. But I can see that once you take that initiative to write one step down, the universe is going to do the rest. Because, listen, it's all about co-creation, okay? I'm going to see what the angels have to say to you, beautiful soul, because I really do feel that you could use a message from your angels. I just feel like you're going through a lot. Your cup, it runs over, but with stress and not necessarily blessings, is what I feel in your energy. Ooh. I mean, this is what I mean. All of the cards, they're scattered. We're scattered. We don't know what to listen to, who to listen to, what direction to go down. I just feel like, rah, what is going on? I've lost all control. Beautiful soul, you can regain control, okay? You can regain beautiful control of your life, okay? You can do that. See, it's out with the old and in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new, because listen, the only closure that you need is that feeling that you've outgrown it. So the angels are communicating that heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. Beautiful soul. It is time to follow the beat of your own heart and stop listening to other people's opinions or what they expect of you. Those expectations are killing you. Killing you. I also have a few angel cards here. So the angels are communicating that there is a happy change. You may be seeing your 1010s. Okay, your 1010s are communicating a happy change. This is beautiful. Feels like we're going to go full circle. Like you're going to have your epiphany, beautiful soul. You're going to have that aha moment, okay, as to why you've gone through what you've gone through, as to why things have been breaking down, or perhaps where you've felt stagnant. You're going to see the reasons. And the angels communicate that your prayers are heard and they've banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forwards and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance that you receive. Confidence is your key, beautiful soul. But this change is coming whether you're ready or not. If there is an opportunity and you're ready for it, like in the universe's eyes, trust me, everything will manifest in perfect divine, I want to say harmony, to help you. We also have manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Do we need these cards? Do we? Your angels, your soul team are so clear with you, pile one. They are aligning you to the path that is taking you to that dream. Maybe you put your dream on a back burner. Maybe you lost hope in your dream. Maybe you felt like you didn't have the resources. Listen, don't underestimate the intelligence of the universe, because it was the universe that planted that dream within your mind and your heart, and you're here living to experience it. You're here living to create it. But it's often through pain that comes breakthrough, breakdown, breakthrough, okay? We have the one because we have that new beginning. So trust what the universe is doing with you. I know that it may seem counterproductive, scary, uncomfortable, but you've got to trust it, okay? You've got to trust it. We also have Ace of Abundance. This chirp brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. Listen, if you've been asking your angels, should I? All I hear is yes, yes, yes. Do it. Stop procrastinating. Get on with it. What are you feeling nervous about? What are you feeling scared about? I see that one of your blocks has been the lack of something, but you haven't got to worry about that. The angels are communicating, don't worry about that. Trust us to deliver. We're going to deliver. And you may be seeing your 777s because they will deliver. They'll deliver the miracles. They will deliver the blessings. But it takes that stepping into your fear, making those changes. You see, your angels want you to trust them. They want to show you their magic. They want to show you that. We have the 3 of abundance. Your passions will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. March is definitely a month where you're going to channel through divine inspiration that's going to unlock that childlike creativity. And that's why you're going through tremendous healing right now. Because it's in pain and suffering that the artist is born. In our biggest tragedies or traumas, that is where our biggest inspirers are, right? This is the breakthrough that is coming for you. Whatever you are going through in life, whatever trauma, whatever loss, whatever feeling within yourself that you're going through, you got to trust that that's the fuel, okay? You've been given fuel. Your soul has been given a spark, and you're going to reach people. I see you reaching people. But first, before you can do that, you've got to fill up your own cup. So March is all about that self-love and facing your fears. I get the Fool tarot card that comes into my mind's eye because it's taking a leap of faith. It's plunging yourself into the unknown. And it's being carefree, but in a beautiful and loving way for yourself, and deciding, like, if I don't do this now, I'll never do it, so I'm just gonna do it. That kind of mentality. And having no regrets. I see you marching through March with no regrets. Really living by that quote of, I only live this life once. And I'm gonna do what finally makes me happy because I've sacrificed my own happiness for others. I see you making that a rule for yourself. But you're being guided every single step of the way, beautiful soul. We have the 10 of thoughts, so we've got a lot of 10s. 10 is definitely being sent to you from your angels. We have a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end. So this is coming to an end, beautiful soul. You can breathe with a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So we have a love matter here. I feel that there are some separations that are going to manifest in March. I sort of feel like if you are in a relationship, you're not happy in that relationship. It's no longer fulfilling you. It's just not what you want anymore for your life. You've grown apart. You're not growing together. You're growing apart. If you are seeking love, I see that there's going to be a burden that's lifted from your life that gives and grants you more time to be able to meet somebody, because we have more time. One of the blessings in March that is coming for you, pile number one, is more time, because of that lack of stress, lack of responsibility, okay? And if there is somebody that you are praying for who has an addiction, I see that they are going to seek the necessary help. So this could be a family member, a friend, a partner, but I see that there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel for this situation. And the last angel card I have for you is review and contemplation. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past, the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by the conventional thinking. Be real. Be the real you. Notice how authenticity comes through your reading very strong. That thought energy, that action energy, that make the decisions for yourself rather than thinking about others. Again, that's very difficult, but this is your life. It is your life, and your soul will not allow you to have any regrets. And I see that March is a very important month for you, because you're going to make necessary adjustments that bring you further into alignment with that heart's wish, that dream. Because all I see is that you want to live more life, and it feels like you're just not. And I feel you've been praying, and these are the answers that are being given to you from your angels. So I'm going to draw you an Rider-Waite tarot card to see what the tarot is communicating. What do you need to know for March? I feel this card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It kind of folded. I feel this is a message. There's a book. There's a page. You're turning a page in March. And we have the compass, and the compass is the direction. Listen, beautiful soul. Your soul knows the way. Don't try to logically think about how all of this is going to be done. Trust that you're in safe hands. The universe knows the way, and that's why you've got to trust what's removed or what breaks down, because the universe knows it's necessary to get you to where you want to be. We also have the 10 energy. Again, we've got completion. So March is bringing you completion. You're going to see 999 because you are closing a chapter in March, and you may feel some grief with this, and I feel guided to communicate. Be gentle with yourself and grieve. Slow down, but allow yourself to understand the reason for the loss, the separation, the breakdown. Know that it's taking you to the next step in your journey. it's not the universe saying that you can't have this, because I know that your heart will want to hold on to this. Not necessarily your heart, but just that familiarity, that history. You know, we hold on to things that we're familiar with, and I see you learning to detach in March. Sort of feels like a comfort blanket is being taken away, because the universe is bringing something bigger and better. So we have the Seven of Swords. Now we've got two energies here that channels through. I feel that there's a reason why there are certain breakdowns, and that's because there's just certain energies that do not serve you in any way, shape or form. You know, it's sad to say, but not everybody has their best interest. Sadly, a lot of people have the green-eyed monster for other people's success, and I see that there are certain vampires that are being removed from your life, because I see that the universe has seen things that you haven't. Maybe you suspected it, but I see karma here, and I see that some people's karma is losing access to you. They're losing the value of you, okay? You are a shield and you're a beautiful spirit, and I see that there are certain individuals that are quite threatened because you are destined for greatness and success. And I'm not just saying that, that's the energy that comes through your reading. And I sort of feel like you're a late bloomer, and I see that the universe doesn't want certain people sharing your blessings. That's just the way that it is, beautiful soul. They just don't, because the universe knows you're going to accomplish your dreams, and there's just certain people that can't sit at that beautiful table. I also see that you are going to be goal orientated. Stay disciplined. Discipline is important for you in March, and remembering your why, because listen, motivation only takes us so far, okay? I also feel, be very careful regarding the contracts that you do sign. Remember to pay close attention to the small print, because listen, those long ass contracts, but seriously, don't just be signing anything. You could be signing your soul away. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention to the details. But pile number one, I hope that this reading has brought you some insight and clarity for March. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But I'll clear the energy and I will begin pile number two's reading. I love you all. Thank you. Now then, my pile number two. I know that this is all over the place, but I don't have my laptop, so I can't edit. But hey, I felt called to do this, so we're doing this. So, my pile number two, you selected the beautiful angel deck. The beautiful angel cards, and I know the reason why you've selected the angels is because all you desire is comfort. That warmth from the angels. You want to feel safe, secure, stable and protected. That's why you've chosen this oracle deck. So let us see what is in store for March for you. Pile number two. Pile number two. Feel this one. So we have the 11 energy. So you may be seeing your 11s, 11, 11. And we have inner strength. You have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions. If the right answer to tell someone is no, boundaries. Boundaries, beautiful soul. March is calling you to step up. Step up. We also have creativity and abundance. And notice this illustration here, beautiful soul, is giving me that goddess energy. So God, goddess, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine. It is time to fall in love with you again, beautiful soul. Stop being so hard on yourself. Your angels are communicating that you're beautiful and worthy. Like, why would you think any less of yourself? You're seeing your 333s because they're sending you this because they want to know that they are with you. But they think you're awesome. They really do. You see, the beautiful thing about the angels is they hold no judgment. They see only your heart, your aura, your light. And they want you to see that. So next time you're in the mirror, look at yourself deep in the eyes and tell yourself, I love you. I know you might feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but you shouldn't. Because you deserve to love you, okay? So the angels communicate through this card. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Beautiful soul, the spirit animal that comes to me is the rabbit. You may see the rabbits everywhere, whether it's in wildlife or symbolically. I see that this spirit animal is going to visit you because it is time for a new beginning. It's like a spring clean. That's what your energy feels like. We're spring cleaning, we're detoxing. And I see that's why your angels want you to dust yourself down and give the credit that you are due. It's late overdue. And this is why the angels also communicate that you're worthy. Because I sort of feel like you've been so hard on yourself, like you're not going to accomplish great things, but you are. You are going to accomplish great things. And March, you're gonna see a glimpse of it, and that's why we had the 11 and 11 energy. You're gonna see the beauty in survival. You're gonna see the beauty in survival because you're here right now. You're this pup. You can't see it. You're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on. But I see clarity welcoming you in March. So we have the 12, 12, 12. If you're seeing 12, 12, comfort. Think of the angels just holding you and hugging you and letting you know, despite the feeling of uncertainty, they see the path ahead for you, okay? You don't need to see it. They don't want you to see the path ahead. They want you to focus on the feeling of how do you feel about yourself, beautiful soul? How do you feel? Get disciplined with those thoughts because listen, there's a lot of negative energy there. There's a lot of negative thoughts there and they don't belong there. And I see your angels are really trying to get through to you because you can choose your thoughts and that's what makes you powerful. So the angels communicate it's time to view things from a different perspective. You have been blessed You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause in momentum whilst you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. Visualization, beautiful soul. This is giving me the Seven of Cups energy. Visualize on what you want. Stop thinking about what you don't want, okay? I also see that you're feeling pretty stuck. You're feeling pretty stagnant. Like, man, life just isn't happening for me. But I see that the reason why things are stagnant is because your energy is being called in other areas, and it really does feel like it's yourself, because we've got inner strength and your self-worth comes up. It's in the energy. So I can see that you're being called to replenish yourself, cleanse yourself, find a routine, find a ritual, that them little simple things that make you feel better, like lighting a candle, making a hot chocolate, going for a walk. Walks are underrated. Choosing what content you're feeding your brain. Is it good? Is it bad? Like, what you're watching, who are you around? Pay attention to how you feel. Because your feelings are your antenna, and your antenna is telling you something is off, okay? Something's draining you, something's depleting you. We need to figure out what it is, so then we can remove it and replenish ourselves, and then finally start to see clearer, okay? I'm gonna draw you a Moonology Oracle card to see what the moon is communicating to you, beautiful soul. Pile number 2, March is all about how you see yourself. How you see yourself. I mean, if you felt conflicted between pile 1 and pile 2, I'm really not surprised, because we have the same oracle card coming out, which is bring love into the situation. So that's pouring that energy into yourself, that nurturing. And then we also have it's time to take action. Like, cut the cords. Time to cut the cords. Snip, snip, snip to them people, them energy vampires. I can see it, okay? I can see it. Listen, beautiful soul, a really important message that is coming through is just because somebody else can't see the vision that you have, just because somebody else can't see your gifts, your talent, your inspirations, your playfulness to life, whatever it is, okay, that they're blindsided by, don't let that dampen your light, okay? Because there's somebody who's a spirit killer here. They're killing your vibe. They're killing your spirit. And I see that you're being called to cut the cord. Listen, you know exactly who this is. You do. You know exactly who this is. Choices. I know that you've had this choice for a long time. Let March be it. I also have the 10 of Cups. We have the 10-10 energy that echoes back through. Don't be afraid of the storm. Don't be afraid of the rain, is what I feel guided to communicate. Okay, this makes sense. So we have the Judgment Tower card because we have choices, we have paths. You're at a road and there's 2 paths and you're like, where do I go? Stop, okay? Stop. Because you're like this because you're weighing up options not for yourself, okay? but for a consequence. Like, what's the consequence if I go down here? What's the consequence if I go down there? That's not the way to do this. The way to do this is to find space where you feel safe. So nature, a bath. Somewhere where you feel safe and comfortable, away from those distractions, and then say to yourself, okay, I have this choice to make. What is it? What is it that I want? And then write it down, brainstorm on it, and then you'll see that the choice is a lot easier to make than you think. It's just that it requires you to go down a different path that you hadn't intended to. I see that your path has changed, and that's okay. That's okay, beautiful soul. And that's why we have inner strength, because I see that things haven't necessarily gone to plan, but it's because the universe has a bigger plan for you. And that's why we have the Ten of Cups, because everything is going to work out beautifully for you. It really is. I see this Ten of Swords as an energy of you just stabbing yourself in the back because you keep forgiving, like you keep allowing. And that's why boundaries came up, because it's like, are we just going to carry this on through March? Like, your angels are having none of it. They don't want this through March. So they're going to keep stabbing you in the back until you get it. Because there's tough love that's channeling through this reading. Serious, tough love. We've got to end the cycles, and we've got to think about ourselves, right? Stop repainting people. Stop repainting people. They've shown you their true colours. Why do you keep repainting them? Like this rainbow, you keep doing that. It's delusional. It's delusional, beautiful soul. Stop doing it to yourself. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here, because I can see that once this energy is out of your life, you're going to feel lighter, and you're going to feel more energetic, and you're going to get things done, because you're not going to have distractions or niggling doubts in your head. You're just going to do, because I see a proactive energy. And I see you seeing results. I see you taking necessary steps forwards, and then you seeing the little cosmic winks from the universe to let you know that you are in alignment and that this is going to work out beautifully. And I see you feeling really proud of yourself for making those tough decisions. There are tough decisions to make in March, but you've got the strength, beautiful soul. If you felt conflicted between pile 1 and pile 2, go and listen to pile 1, because the same message is echoing through. I also feel guided to communicate that the Archangel Raphael is around you. I see Raphael for some reason within the Judgment Tarot card, because Raphael is connected to that healing of the mind, the spirit, and the heart. And I feel that you're going to be rewarded tremendously if you do what is hard, if you do what is uncomfortable, if you speak your truth, if you say goodbye to the energy that doesn't serve you, if you close the doors where you're not growing anymore. I see a new energy welcoming into your life, and I see this manifesting in March through a dream, through a premonition. And that's going to encourage you not to go back to what feels comfortable, familiar. It's okay to move forwards, and it's okay to allow yourself a new beginning. It's okay to start over, beautiful soul. It's okay. And that's why we have the 11 and 11 energy, because you're starting over, but with experience. So I hope, sweetest soul, that this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below, pile number 2, how you felt about this reading. I am going to move on to my beautiful pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all so much. So, and look, we have choose freedom, because why? Why hold yourself back? Choose freedom. That's the beauty of this life. You have choice, even if you think you're stuck. You have choice. And if you have gone through a trauma, because trauma does paralyze you, there is help out there. There is help. Promise. There is help. You ask, you'll receive, beautiful soul. So last but no means least, I'm just going to clear this energy on these oracle cards, angel cards. Pile number 3, how are you, beautiful souls? So you have picked the Rider-Waite. Now then, the reason why you've picked the Rider-Waite tarot deck is because you want the truth, just blunt, for what is happening in March. You want to see it clear, like crystal clear, no BS, no sugarcoating. I sort of see a badass energy coming through. So pile number 3, let's do this. What is coming in March for you? We have the 4 of Wands. You're seeing 11 and 11 too, aren't you, beautiful souls? We have reunions and unions. Love and home are very important right now. Matters of the home, family and relationships. Definitely love. We definitely have matters of the heart, but we also have strong material energy that connects to the home. We have the 6 of Cups, past energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, sweetest souls. What do I see here? I see that there is somebody from the past who is obsessing over you, and it's almost like they're reaching out to other tarot readers or witches to try to manifest you, because the 11 and 11 energy is bringing that manifestation energy. But listen, the universe is protecting you because they are very obsessed. Very obsessed. I also see that there is an energy of a reunion. So if you have gone through a separation, or if there has been distance between you and a special person, I see the gap closing, meaning there is contact coming in. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which signifies that distance. So it could be that you travel to see this person, because I see long distant relationships, but I also see new relationships forming because of travel. So we have past, present connections here, and future connections, of course. I see an energy here that March is going to call you to detach. I feel that there is a slight gentle warning from your higher self to be wary of the past, because there is somebody who is trying to manifest you, and I sort of feel like you don't want that. But then at the same time, because this is a collective reading, I also see some trying to manifest a past person into their life, and you are quantum leaping into that reality. So take what resonates here, beautiful soul. But what I see here is that your material world is taken care of. I sort of feel like somebody's been obsessing over, you know how we care about how people see us or view us, and I see home here. So it's like you want all of the beautiful things, you want the luxury, and perhaps it's not possible for you to have it all right now. And it feels like your higher self is communicating, like, don't get disheartened about that. We all start from somewhere. Like, let's build, beautiful soul. Let's not focus on what we don't have. Let's focus on what we do have. Because I see a gratitude energy channeling through your reading. And I see that March is going to offer you opportunities of finding that gratitude, of looking at how hard you've worked and what you've really built. Like, not losing sight of that, because we can lose sight of that sometimes. And I also see that there is going to be an opportunity for you that's going to open up, because the Queen of Pentacles channels through abundance, opportunity. She also channels through fertility. So if you are trying to have a baby or you want a family, I see this happening for you. I feel guided to communicate that if you have experienced a setback, don't worry about it, okay? Because I see divine timing here. There is strong divine timing that is coming through your reading. So your manifestations are coming in divine timing. Do not be distracted by the hiccups along the way. I sort of feel like delay is not denial here. I also see travel. Travel is very strong. I feel that there may be somebody who books a holiday, a vacation, or plans to relocate, because we do have a relocation energy here. But I feel guided to communicate. Don't worry about the small details. That's what's coming through. I also feel guided to communicate that there are going to be opportunities to build beautiful friendships, because there are social invitations that are coming through your reading. So March is offering you the chance to get out there into the world, because the world is going to be your oyster, so to speak. Let us see what the angels are communicating for you, beautiful soul. So we have the 10 of abundance. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for and comfortable. Retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong. You should be very proud. Listen, you're going to be very, very proud of yourself in March. I'm telling you. The angels want you to know this. We also have the 6 of action. What a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing rewards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. Notice how the angelic realm are just in awe of you. Beautiful soul, what have you been doing? Because the angelic realm are just like, we are so proud of you. Here's your blessings. That's why we have the 11 and 11 energy, because you are vibrating so high, so high, that luxury is going to be normalized. And that's why they're saying, hey, stop worrying about what isn't right now, okay? Because you're gonna have it. You are gonna have it all, beautiful soul. We also have the healer of emotion. Notice it's like zeros that I can see in the illustration. You may be seeing your 0, 0, 0, okay? That's your angels communicating your manifestations are sacredly protected. Like, nothing can stop the blessings, okay? Healer of emotion. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to take care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is kind, tender-hearted, loving, and a trustworthy friend. Notice that friend energy came back up into your reading. Notice that there is a taken care of energy that keeps channeling through your reading, because March is offering you opportunities to feel that stability and that security. I also see that March is going to offer you the opportunity for you to build a bond with somebody who you have been praying for. This bond is romantic, it's friendship, it's just something that your heart and soul needed. I also see, be careful of who you share your blessings with. We do have karma energy that channels through. Don't be too generous, okay? Don't be too generous, because listen, when the universe grants us, we want to share it, but we've got to be strategic, because otherwise we end up with nothing. So just be careful with that, okay, beautiful soul? Investment energy came up in your reading. Invest it wisely. And the moonology, so the moon is communicating, show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. I feel this is for you to connect with the souls who align to you, like the depths of your soul connections. A time to give rather than take. I feel this is connected to investments. I know it may seem like generosity energy, but it feels like a time to give, meaning to give to yourself rather than take. Like, I don't know, it just feels like your energy is calling you to give the time to study, to learn. I don't know why, but I get a Capricorn energy coming through. Maybe you're a Capricorn listening. But it feels like logic is going to serve you. It's going to serve you big time. It's going to help you to plan, sow and reap. Because what you do now matters, and that echoes. And I see March is rewarding you for the past hard work. That's what I feel guided to communicate for you, beautiful soul. But I hope that this reading brought you some insights and clarity for March. Let me know what your thoughts were. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you all in next week's reading. Bye, beautiful soul family.